have some really beautiful baby carrots.
These are really beautiful baby carrots. I love all the different colors.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. So we have purple, yellow, and orange.
And the purple ones look so cool inside.
Yeah, and you can kind of see how beautiful they are. They have that nice yellow. So I'm just clipping some of the stem off. I always like to leave a little bit of green on there.
Cute.
Yeah, you just have to be careful. Sometimes we have a little bit of sand or dirt can get stuck in there, so you want to kind of give them a good rinse.
Right, because that's the part that actually comes up above the soil.
Exactly, exactly. So I'm just going to quarter these guys up.
Okay.
And if you want to go ahead and add a little bit of butter, maybe to this back guy there. Yeah.
How many?
Just go one.
Okay.
Let's go one more. And you can kind of, turn it up. All right, so I'm just going to add these guys right to it.
Okay.
And so I have a little chicken stock here.
And look at this. Look at this jiggle. I love that. That's clearly homemade, not from a can.
That is definitely homemade. That's kind of a nice chicken braise that we do. But you can use store-bought chicken stock.
Sure.
I would always go to a local butcher and see, because everyone's selling nice bone broth and things like that these days. So I'm just going to give these guys a little toss. And so from here, I'm just going to add just a little touch of onion to this.
I notice you use Cipollini onions a lot.
So I enjoy them because they're a little sweeter. They're not as in-your-face onion quality.
Right.
And so there are a lot of people that don't like onions, and I feel like a Cipollini is a kind of a milder form. That's
like a starter onion.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. All right. So I'm just going to add to this a little bit of garlic. Again,
with your back slice. I know, especially with garlic, it's important.
Especially with garlic. And it's one of my favorite ways to use garlic. And I think, that's another thing. People get scared about garlic and using it in different recipes. With the back slice, it keeps the garlic a little bit more mild. It controls the flavor a little bit better. And you can really, I know it's kind of crazy, you can taste the difference in your sauces and your vegetables.
Well, it's also worth noting you cut all of your vegetables to order at the restaurant, which is not an easy thing to do. I don't know if everybody realizes what a challenging thing that is and how few restaurants actually do that.
Well, and it's one of those things that I think for us, we're a smaller restaurant. We really care about our products and the things that our farmers bring us. And we don't want to mess them up.
Yeah, you treat them with a lot of respect, which is really, really big.
So we always, anything that we won't take shortcuts if we don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so in here, I'm just going to add, this is a little bit of our stock. And this is another thing, in my family, my mom, one of my favorites, as a kid, you're not always into eating vegetables. My mom's, if you want to grab a little whole grain mustard over there, my mom's mustard glazed carrots were one of my favorites.
Oh,
so
yum.
This is so we'll just do a little bit of whole grain mustard in there. I've turned that flame down, and then we can kind of just let these guys simmer.
All right.
All right.
Is this pretty much your mom's recipe?
I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We could add a little sugar to it. We'll definitely add a little bit of lemon. And a touch of sherry.
Another Lee Chizmar signature.
And really, this is one of those things, the acid is helping bring the flavors together. It actually helps your mouth and your tongue taste the food better. It acts as a bridge to your taste receptors. And balancing, the sweetness, the carrots, the mustard, it's one of those things that brings it all together. I use it a lot. It is one of those things, there are certain dishes where you want to taste the sherry, you want to taste the lemon, but you don't always taste it.
It's like salt.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
dedical.
A flavor enhancer.
Very delicate. Yeah.
That's really cool. I love that.
Okay, so we're going to just kind of stir this around here. I have some Hen-of-the-wood Mushrooms.
Nice.
These guys, we've already cooked these guys. This is what they look like when they're raw. And we just kind of sear them off in a little bit of blended oil.
Okay.
And a touch of salt, Sherry Vinegar. So I'm going to add a pinch to this. And this is really going to bring the carrots, the mustard, it's the earthiness, it brings it all together, which is kind of cool. I'm going to just add one more pinch of Cipollinis.
Great.
I'm going to just come back here and give this guy a little stir.
Okay. Now, I wanted to mention that you and Bolete have been James Beard nominated.
So last year, for 2019, we were actually nominated for Best Restaurant.
Fantastic.
And we made the semifinalist list, which is 10 restaurants.
That's amazing.
Yep, and Hopefully, you know, the James Beard is one of those things that every chef chases.
Yeah.
And hopefully someday we'll be a finalist.
That's
and,
amazing. Well, it's a huge honor. Congratulations, and we're rooting for you for the
thank
future.
you. Thank you. So I'm just going to add a little bit of veg stock here.
Okay.
Just because I know time-wise, that's probably going to get us right where we want it.
Great.
So if you would, let's just add a little bit more veg stock, and you
Okay.
can use that spoon over there and kind of give that a little stir. Looking good. Why don't you add one more spoonful of the chicken stock in there?
Chicken?
Yep. I'm going to come over here and just kind of check my seasonings on this guy.
Okay.
See how it's all coming together.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, very nice. And really good mustard in there too.
Bringing you back to childhood.
It is, it is. Give this guy a little stir. I'm going to just turn up the heat. We'll finish kind of deglazing that. So I'm going to come in. I'm just going to add a little bit of dill to our vegetables here.
Brighten that up.
A little bit of parsley.